one thing I'm going to take from what you just said is consistent contact. I think consistency right now is the biggest thing that people are missing.
Yeah.
They try something and they try it for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and it's like, oh, the results aren't that great. It doesn't really work like that. Like this day in the life thing, I can imagine what you're doing is going through it's combing through your database.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously you're not going to see results in week 1 or week 2, but I guarantee you 90 days down the road, if you consistently do it, there's going to be results.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So, and you're right. When you're self-employed, you're an entrepreneur, nobody tells you the workload. I can tell people like, oh, I had such an exhausting week. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in the office with you. So I know what the exhausting weeks look like. Right. So, yeah, you might be here 9 hours that day, but how many hours were you actually working the 9 hours? Or were you talking to somebody about the weekend? Or did you go grab a cup of coffee? Or did you sit and have lunch with somebody? Or right. Or did you call because your Macy's bill had a mistake? Or you're upgrading your cell phone. I mean, people do personal things in the workday and then they get away from their work thing. That's a real tough one. Scheduling is huge. Are you guys big on time blocking? Is that one of the things with that?
Yeah, we're firm on if it's not on our schedule, it doesn't exist. So we make sure that
Is it hard to get everybody on the same page with that? That's not an easy task. You got some people that have an old school mentality that don't want to work like that.
yeah, we have our operations manager. He's very diligent in making sure that everybody's aware of what the next thing on the schedule looks like. Being consistent with the schedule to make sure that people know that it's recurring. And that's been very helpful.
So somebody that wants to grow a team right now, that's thinking about making that shift that you made and you successfully made the shift, because I'm sure everybody has to fail sometimes, failing forward. What's your one piece of advice you'd give to somebody that wants to say, hey, you know what, I think I'm ready to start a team?
You have to know that the goal is that you're going to be helping other people and you're going to be walking alongside them. A lot of people want to grow a team because they want to get away from it and they want to just pour things on. And if you're not hands-on, we all know that when the boss is in, people work differently than when they're not. In all of my corporate jobs that I had, it was like that. So I like to get in the trenches with my team and we like to go and do the same things together and know that we are, growing it. So not everybody wants that job. There's a lot of coaching. There's a lot of babysitting. There's a lot of times where you have to come alongside people and help them to get to their next level, to see their potential. And it's not for the weak-hearted.
I think one of the biggest qualities that you have is you're producing team lead.
Yeah.
And I have the same thing. I produce as well. And when you produce, you kind of see what they're going through, so you can kind of coach those struggles as well. When you just kind of say, well, you should be doing this, you should be doing this, but you haven't closed the deal in 5 years, you're not really knowing what's happening in the trenches. And I think that's one of the biggest things. I like to be on the first line with my guys as well. And that's true. That's a really good statement.